everyone, and welcome to Deus Ex Invisible War. We are continuing the Deus Ex series with the sequel that everybody said that you shouldn't play. They said to skip it, and so I said, I'm gonna play it. Now, I was already gonna play it, but now I have to play it even harder as a result. So I'm curious to see what all the fuss is about. A brand new blind playthrough is always a fun time, especially when we're continuing a series that we have played a couple of games, or at least one, before, and this is one of those times. I played Deus Ex last year in place of Cyberpunk for a little while. Had a bit of YouTube drama with the channel and monetization because of Cyberpunk. Decided to play Deus Ex for a bit to keep up that sort of cyberpunk sci-fi theme, and it was amazing. I had such a great time with that game, with JC Denton, and how that game had multiple endings as well. We explored those outcomes too. Really beautiful. So if this playthrough has somehow brought you to this channel, I did play through the first game. Feel free to go and check out that playthrough. And then we're going to go through this one, and I will definitely be going through the other games in the series as well. But I think we should jump into it. We should see what happens. We are playing on PC. We have a fan-made patch applied to this game so it can actually run. That's always my favorite process for playing older video games. How the hell does this thing work? How do I get this to run? Here we go. Let's start a new game of Deus Ex Invisible War. Chicago at 5:15 a.m.
The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite-detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move!
What?
Destroy the whole city to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
Perhaps we made a new
They
enemy.
already know about the Seattle facility.
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
They said the name of the title so early. Hell yeah. Title card. Invisible weapon for an invisible war. Damn, okay. That was kind of fantastic, wasn't it? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Wow. All right. Difficulty. I think we'll just stick with normal. You can choose our interface colors. I think we got to go for that blue. We got to stay in that blue realm. Interesting. So you can play as a male or a female character. I have no idea who we are. This is the fun part. I don't know how connected this is to the previous game, if it's just even connected, or if it's just, you know, using these same sort of themes and ideologies and stuff like that. So this is going to be really interesting for us. Not sure what to make of that opening scene yet, but very curious. Start game. Did my game just crash? Nope. Oh, okay. It cuts to the... Okay, there you go. That's going to be an interesting one. It cuts to the desktop when it's loading. I might have to fix that. Whoa, mouse sensitivity. Holy moly. Can I turn that down? Can I turn that down? Oh, this is kind of control. There we go. Let me bring that one down a little bit. What? All right, I might have to actually. Oh, I might have to actually look at that in the settings. Cool though. There's a pigeon out there. I'm gonna save. Save the game. In the Tarsus Apartments. There we are. And now I'm actually going to just quickly quit and reload this. See if I can fix the mouse sensitivity. And figure out how I'm going to handle this cut to desktop loading screen thing. Good news, everyone. I've done it. So the sensitivity is now set to 5. And it actually works. I've been able to enable that. So that's good. And when it cuts to the desktop, I made myself a little custom loading screen. So we're good now. Now, binoculars, right mouse to pick up. How to use inventory. You've just acquired an inventory object. Press V to go to the inventory screen. That's a new one. Use the inventory screen to read descriptions. Left click an item to select it. Double click to equip or use it. Quick access to an item. Move it to the tool belt on the left side of your screen. To move an item, left click to select, and right click where you want it placed. During the game, you can use up to 6 hotkeys. Okay, I see it. Alright, so inventory, binoculars, which are high tech. They use the latest in digital zoom and enhancement firmware to amplify vision. Okay. This is going to be another interesting thing, because we had, like, you know, the first game set in the 2050s, you know, future. Again, not sure where we are, who we are, where we are, and how we are, or why we are, but we're getting there. So we'll find out how high tech is high tech in the context of Deus Ex eventually. So I can left click and right click and move it around. There you go. Now to equip the binoculars, so it's on a hotkey right now. Press number 1. Whoa, there they are. Cool. All right, they're in black and white. So high tech. I love how look, I'm holding that thing. All right. Cool. And then we put it away with the right click. Monty Bites candy bar. Let me get a look at that. Let me get a good look at that. I wish that this was in color when we could zoom in. That would be the high-tech binoculars I'm after. Alright, I have some food. I have a keyboard.
Welcome,
Beep, beep.
Alex.
Oh.
I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billie? Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago. A terrorist attack. We evacuated you and Billie just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How bad is it? I have friends in Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose. Trust me. First, pick up your map to the facility. It's stored in a data cube inside the chest. Then I'll unlock your door and tell you what I can about the disaster.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex.
Damn, okay. So that's some information. Alex and Billie. So I'm Alex. Is Billie that other character then? That we had the option between a man or a woman? Why? Put these away. I'm trying to put these away. Okay. Interesting. Get a health boost from Monty Bites. It's the flavor of post-collapse hipsters. The only candy that bites back. Oh my god. I love that so much. Okay. Goals. Get a map of the facility. Notes and images, which we currently have none. Whoa, I got a pillow. And I'm throwing it. Oh, yes. Game physics, my favorite. I love to... Let's test it out. Let's test out the physics of the future. Okay. I won't be needing this anymore. So, I wasn't notified, or I wasn't conscious when the terrorist attack took place. So I was just kind of woken up. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell, man? What's going on, dog? Very interesting. We clearly are a lot more emotive and expressive than JC Denton, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I can't activate that anymore. Give me that. Okay. Oh my god, basketball physics. Let's go. Actually, pretty sick. Okay. Let's take my cube. Map of Seattle Tarsus Complex. Alex, I thought this map might help you acclimate more quickly to the new facility. Let's get acclimated. Dr. Nassif, thanks so much. Alright. Your data vault has been initialized. The data vault is used to store the goals, notes, and images that you acquire over the course of the game. Use arrows to move between the sections and pages of your data vault.
Now I'd like you to come downstairs and meet the other trainees. Billie Adams, you know, from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
Billie Adams, alright? And I'm Alex D. Chicago classmate Billie Adams. Key code acquired. And images, alright. Alright. Why is my last name a mystery? So Billie Adams, Clara Sparks, Leo Jankowski, and Alex D. Am I a Denton? JC Denton? Alex Denton? There's no other reason why you would keep my D a secret. Not that kind. Alright, off we go. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Anyone want to play ball? Now, if there's one thing you want to know about me, and maybe you might be new here, maybe Invisible War is your first impression of me, and for that I apologize. But if there's a PC game and it has the ability to pick stuff up and engage in the game's physics, I find that to be so fun, and I will always fuck around with it. Where's my mug? There, me trusty mug. Hold on. No. Get it. Get in there. Get it in there. Oh. We're getting close, guys. It wants to go up there so bad. Alright. I don't think we're getting coffee today. I asked Nassif to drop this off. Alex, why are we locked in? They bring us here in the middle of the night, then treat us like prisoners with no explanation. Come see me as soon as you can. I'm in 454. Okay. We can break stuff. Actually, nice breaking physics too. Whoa. Soy. I picked up soy, but it just defaults to being the candy bar, apparently. I guess it's just food is food. I was hoping for a soy description. Remember when we could play basketball in, whoa, futuristic lights. Remember when we played basketball in, the streets of the first game? Blink. Futuristic toilet, futuristic tap, futuristic light, futuristic sink, futuristic shower.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain.
Damn, what is going on? They're like, yeah. So what's happening? We'll explain. Don't get stressed. It's not an attack. Did you see that shit, janitor? Janitor, where you going, janitor? Dude.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
452. Whoa, this is crazy. I can read books. Upper and Lower Seattle, two hearts beat as one. Seattle rose from the ashes of the collapse by building onward and upward. Pillars were erected in the center of the old city, representing the city's firm resolve to continue and to raise itself up. Upper Seattle was constructed on a platform laid on these pillars, with Lower Seattle nestled safely beneath, and an inclinator connecting the two levels. Oh, that's so cool. So post-collapse, we have an upper and a lower city. Midgar vibes. Final Fantasy VII, I love to see it. That makes me a happy boy. I like to see stuff like that. This is going to be cool. I can't wait to learn about future Seattle. That's awesome. Snacks. Credits decreased by 20. How many credits did I even have anyway? I had 100. Was that worth it?
Our security assessment changes. Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
You looking for me? Huh? You looking for Leo Jankowski? I'm probably in the rec area working out or already on a plane for Horde RCP Special Security Division. And I bet you wish it was you. Huh, plebe?
Ha, plebe! Oh, amazing. So I think this game came out in 2003. So, oh, yes. Thank God. Thank you, built-in subtitles. That's going to be so fun. 2003. What a year, guys.
Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
I can only activate the intercom once. Jesus, I can pick this guy up. Oh, hang on. Oh my God, I can pick him up. Whoa. Let's get this man some medical attention. Stat. Hey man, you can camp out in my room. Hold on a sec. You can hang out in my room while the medical people rock up. Okay. If you prefer the floor, I won't judge.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Alright, we got subtitles, baby. I feel good about it. Whoa.
Watch your step.
Whoa, cleaner bots.
Oh God, he's really dead, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he died alright, pal.
What happened?
Mike and I, we've worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the turrets.
Do you know what's going on? Dr. Nassif acted like nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now. Wait. I've got to snap out of it.
Big fan of the lighting improvement when you're actually in a conversation. That's good. Okay, there's Billie's apartment, which means I have to go the other way first. Oh, dude, we got the public news terminal. I will say this opening is giving big Halo Combat Evolved vibes, because it's like you wake up, you're like, what's going on? We're under attack or something, and then you like walk out of the hallway and it's like the classic guard runs towards you and he gets blown up, and it's like the same thing happens in Halo, so I feel right at home here.
Breaking news. The city of Chicago is under attack. We've only just received the first reports, so little is clear at this point. It is known that the city is suffering from some sort of disintegrative explosion. Nanotech is suspected. An excessively high mortality rate is expected. No known organization has yet taken responsibility for the attack. When you drink a cup of coffee, you drink Pequods, because Pequods is a pioneer of the new economy. Efficient, modern, clean. Pequods is on the cutting edge of nutrition and biomedicine. Our coffee will whiten your teeth and protect against ulcers. Pequods, coffee for your kind of world.
Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Dude, this game is right up my alley already. It's like that level of self-aware where it's like, breaking news, everything's fucked, people are dying, nanotech, potential terrorism, buy this coffee. It's good for your teeth. Gatorade. It's better than water. And oh my God, it's that level of capitalist future that it just works so well in a video game, or like just story narratives in general about like the future, because you just go, it's so silly. We'll never end up like that. That stuff won't happen, will it? No, we won't end up in an idiocracy. It makes me so happy to do that. Also, the news got a quality of life upgrade. The news is now spoken instead of just text that we read, like a virtual newspaper. That's awesome.
When you drink a cup of coffee,
Attention
you drink
trainees.
quads.
Self-study will last only until the top of the
And it just says, it just repeats the ad. Imagine if you missed the news and you're like, fuck, I missed critical information. And it's like, drink Pequods.
Make way.
I'm a big fan of the cleaner bot.
Hi, this is Clara. Sorry I'm not in my quarters right now. I'm probably
Until
on
our
the lower
security
level for
assessment
training.
changes,
But thanks for
Tarsus
stopping
will be
by.
operating as a closed campus.
Thanks for stopping by.
Complex.
What's going on? I saw one of your troopers killed.
All part of SSC duties. I can't comment except to say the situation will be under control shortly.
What do you mean, no comment? I saw a man die.
Move along. I know you have your orders and I have mine. Now let me do my job.
I've got just as much training as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and just stay out of SSC's way?
Oh, bro.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay. Well, do you want him? I can bring him to you. I put him in my apartment. Can I have a sprint? Oh no, I'm automatically running. If I hold shift, I walk. Okay, gotcha.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be
Hang on, pal. I've got to return you. I've got to return you to your parents. Hold on, mate. Now, I assume this is some sort of weird field of view issue, but that's fine because it's worth it. Here you go.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
He's yours. Oh, actually.
Attention trainees.
Here you go. He's yours.
Until the top of the hour.
Alright. Alright, guys. I'll play that game. Alright. Settle. Pipe down.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally. It's about time you woke up.
Until our
Come on
security
in.
assessment
We've got to talk
changes,
about what's been going
Tarsus
on
will be
around here.
operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the
I wish I had some sunglasses. This guy's face is a little unsettling. Oh, no, you're not the person from the player character select screen at all.
I take it you heard the disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here? This Dr. Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe. We don't know anyone here, so we'd better watch each other's back.
Thanks. I guess I should meet our hostess here already. Not much else I can do, and maybe I can get some better answers in person. You coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
Assessment changes.
I just realized who my character's voice is. I'm Christopher Sabat. I'm Vegeta, I'm Piccolo, I'm a bunch of other characters. Oh my god, that's great. I'm Chris Sabat. Food. So, there you go. Key code acquired. Okay, hold on a minute. Key code acquired. Oh, do I need to remember the code to type it in manually, or will it just automatically enter then? I'm like, this doesn't help. What's the number? Okay. So it seems that, yeah, we just have food. I'm really curious as to if, like, whichever food item we pick up becomes whatever it is. Like, if we didn't pick up that candy bar, it would just say soy or something.
I'm sure you've already made a good first impression on Dr. Nassif.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly thrilled to catch me rifling through her office.
You've always been good at making friends.
There were an awful lot of strange files in Nassif's office. All this stuff about test subjects and observation. I can't imagine what that has to do with Tarsus. You should see if you have more luck poking around.
I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Alright, mate. Man. So many anime characters that Chris Sabat has voiced, so this is fine for me. Something about test subjects and stuff and whatnot.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Wow, that flash. Doors and locks tutorial. When you focus on a door or container, two indicators will appear to the left of your targeting cursor These indicators help determine if the object is locked and how much damage the object can take before it's destroyed. The leftmost indicator displays the strength of the object. If no indicator is displayed, the object cannot be destroyed. And the rightmost indicator displays the lock strength. Lock strength is represented by 1 to 3 lock icons. The number of lock icons corresponds to the number of multi-tools necessary to open it. If no lock icon appears, the object is not susceptible to multi-tooling. Okay, so it's 1, and I can break this shit open. Hey, do you mind if I just kind of mess this up? I haven't actually engaged in any combat in this game.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
I don't have a weapon, so... Alright, well, I guess I'm not getting in there. What is in there anyway? What is that? What is that? Let me in. Let me in. Oh, there's a key code to get in. So it's possible I could get the key code, huh? You keep a little diary around here or something? You keep anything that I could open a little box with, perhaps? Give me the code.
Until our security assessment changes.
NPCs respond.
Anyone else here besides Lucif?
Yeah, I've met 2 of the other trainees. I wasn't impressed. Just like our first day at Chicago Tarsus years ago. There's never any decent competition.
That bad?
Trust me, you and I must be the best Tarsus has to offer right now.
Okay, NPCs react to being smacked with objects, by the way.
Nasif owes us an explanation
Attention
for
trainees.
everything.
Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Killed in the line of duty. At least it's noble, I guess.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Greetings.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Until our security assessment.
Okay, it's just automatic. I don't even have to enter it.
Closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Elevator music. Let's go. Travel to Tarsus Recreation. Let's go. Look, that's my fancy loading screen that I made. Ain't that cool? And then you'll have to wait because there's a delay before it hits back again. There you go. Whoa, my... Oh, dude. Does it reset my mouse sensitivity every time? It resets my mouse sensitivity every time it loads an area? Oh, no. Okay, I've got it. I have an idea. I will fix this. Alright, hopefully the sensitivity should remain the same every time we load into a space. We'll see how we go. Compass tutorial. The compass at the top of your screen shows the direction you're facing, and it's useful for finding your way through the world. Especially when we're given directions. Goddamn. Alright. Brain. Synapse. Brain. Brain. Nanite. Brain. Okay, so level 2 required to get in there.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
This is crazy. It's so unprofessional. What the hell? Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Oh, Lord, there's a guy and he's dead and we're moving up to code yellow. I hear gunshots. I'm bleeding out. Nothing to worry about. Just, go to the rec area, play some basketball, hang out, get some lunch together, Remember the buddy system, guys? Find someone, buddy up, get to know each other. I don't have time for this. I gotta go. Quick, get the evac shuttle ready. Okay. Stan, I think, is a voice actor from the previous game. I think he plays Mr. Evil Guy. I recognize his voice. Good old Stan. Stan the man.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi, what's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
We all have like purple eyes. So I had foster parents. Okay.
I'm not kidding about an attack. I saw a guard die in an explosion.
Really? I haven't heard any shooting. Are you sure it wasn't an accident?
No, but the man who interrupted Dr. Nassif mentioned a code yellow emergency. Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
Ask Dr. Nassif. I'm just a trainee. They moved me here a couple weeks ago.
After the attack on Chicago, aren't you a little nervous? Why so many transfers?
Actually, Leo and I requested to be sent here because this is where you finish training and get briefed on your first assignment. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what company I'll be working for.
Okay, Clara. Clara Sparks. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a job. Okay. My word. Woo! That's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, what's going on here? I haven't even been here to wreck the place yet. What happened with this table? Too heavy. Brain. Okay, so we've met Clara. Caution, runners. Whoa, they got holographic baseball.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a code yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
I didn't realize dialogue would automatically occur, so I like right-clicked to talk to him, and it just cut over him, assumedly going, "What's up, bro? I'm Leo Jankowski." Right, Jankowski. It's great to finally meet you.
Right, Jankowski. It's great to finally meet you.
I don't have to talk.
By my ranking. I make a point of treating every team member as an equal.
Thanks.
Tough break about Chicago. I think everyone will understand if you want to take it easy these first few days.
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
Okay, bro. I'll let you get back to your run. Okay, I have to remind myself I don't have to say the dialogue options.
Alex, please get the med kit and the multitools from your equipment locker next to the basketball.
Bro!
Dr. Nassif, transmit your safety ID to your data vault right now. More details when they become available.
I bet it is a drill, some kind of test.
Are you kidding? This is so stupid, I love it. I was like walking in, would I be running if it was an emergency? Didn't you hear that explosion? A guard died. Are you not hearing the building shake? I'm shaking. He's like, nah, man, I'm running. It's my footsteps. Immediately, whoosh. This is an emergency. Fucking this doctor, what is going on?
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
We're up to red. We're at code red.
I hope it's nothing serious.
Are you kidding? What do you mean?
It's just a drill.
Dr. Nassif, please report.
I'm surrounded by idiots. This really is the future. What? Maybe I want to be on the basketball court. Maybe I want to go a few rounds. This is unbelievable. Okay. I'm going in here and I'm playing some b-ball. Soda machine.
Please report to A17.
Oh, what am I holding? Oh! Oh shit.
Get your equipment. I'll watch your back.
Okay. Whoop. Huh. Whoa. Oh, I can't jump through? Huh. Oh, if I jump, it doesn't through. Throw the damn thing. Oh, hang on. I was pressing the wrong button. Hold on. Huh. Ha! I can jump through. Huh. Ah. Man, I gotta get this in. You understand? Okay. Aiming is there's a bit of a drop.
Please report to A17.
Dr. Nassif, she ran, dude. I tell you. I asked her what was up, and she said, "I'm out of here. See you later." Just keeps coming right back to me. I want to get it in. God damn it! Alley-oop. Get it! You gotta get it on an angle like this. Oh, somebody get that.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Toothpaste.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
Okay, lockers. Billie, Clara, Alex, Leo. Why is mine the only one that's not locked down, eh? Whoa!
Religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
Religious terrorists. Okay. Ammo tutorial. You've just acquired a weapon and ammo. To equip a weapon outside of the inventory screen, highlight it in your tool belt with the mouse and press R mouse. To unequip, highlight an equipped weapon or an empty tool belt and press R mouse. When you equip a ranged weapon, an ammo counter will appear in the lower left. The counter displays how many shots remain. The notches to the left indicate how many clips we have. Ammo is universally compatible, but different weapons will use ammo at different rates. You can also equip items from your tool belt with keys 1 through 6. Cool. Multi-tool and a med kit. Okay, so I can use a multi-tool to get whatever that is. I can use a multi-tool to get whatever that is, and a multi-tool to get soy. And some ammo. Oh, this is good. We get a choice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save. There is this kind of fun concept with we have one multi-tool, and now I can choose to go back to Billie's apartment, maybe, and open her container. Okay, so I can use a... Oh, look at that. Lighting. Whoa! This is magic wand. Credits, a pack of cigarettes, and a spider bomb. Alright. I'm just going to find out what's in each and every locker. And I'll make the best choice for me when we get there. Okay. Whee! Aloha Mora! Unlock us, Doris! What do we got? I have an ammo clip and an energy cell, okay? And then... I think those are ammo clips and food. Okay. And now, I'm going to see if it's possible for me to go to Billie's apartment, and that way I'm going to see what's in her little crate. Now the loading screen, the actual in-game loading screen has like some little lore tidbits down the bottom, but it is in the smallest font possible. I can't even see it. All I was able to make out on the words when it appeared was after the collapse. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's teaching us. It's a shame it is a hidden dialogue. It is ancient text, so hard to decipher or read. I got a gun. And I got a flashlight.
We've got trouble. I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting?
Sounds like a good way to become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
Any more pointers?
Any more pointers?
Sure. Want to keep a low profile? Manage the line of sight situation. Hide behind things. Watch where the enemy's head is facing. And listen. I'm always surprised how much these amateur commandos give away by talking to themselves during a fight.
Intruders are storming the facility.
Don't be ridiculous. We can handle one order seeker.
Those are pretty big words for a rookie. Go ahead, you first. I'll bring up the rear.
Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
Stealth tutorial. Sometimes the best course of action is to not be seen or heard. Moving slowly or staying in the shadows will help you avoid enemy detection. Harder to see and hear while crouching. Walking slowly or crouch walking will make it less likely that your footsteps will be heard when attempting to go unnoticed. Avoid walking on stone or metal. The cloak and move silently. Biomods can also improve your stealth among organic enemies. Thermal masking can make you invisible to bots and cameras.
This is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
It'll take more than that. Prepare.
Warning. Autonomous
autonomous security systems have been compromised.
You did your best, soldier. Now give me your ammo. Oh, I just pick up the ammo? I pick up the, I'm just picking up guns? Not even ammo? What the hell? Okay, hold on a sec. Let me look at my inventory. I have an EMP grenade. Emits an electromagnetic pulse that disables bots, cameras, and turrets within its radius. Detonates after a brief duration or can be set to detonate on contact by using the alternate firing mode. The multi-tool is an all-purpose tool for bypassing basic security tech like keypads and locks, as well as for disabling cameras and turrets. Ineffective on complex systems like bots or security computers. A modern 9mm pistol manufactured by Marco Ballistics. Alternate fire mode toggles a beam flashlight. Now, I just have a bunch of pistols. Like if I was to equip this one, let me see. So my ammo counter, and then if I equip this one, oh, yeah. Hang on, get away from me. Equip, and then equip. It's the same gun with the same amount of bullets in it. I have my baton. Okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna drop the gun. Oh, maybe I'll keep a spare gun. Who knows?
This is not a drill. I repeat.
Okay, they're going in there.
Billie, what are you doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees, we're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn.
Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
I kind of fuck with this though. This is a really interesting start because it goes like, we're not even trainees. We're just a bunch of random test subjects. We're guinea pigs, and there's a weird world church, religious order then they're gonna get us. So I can't get in here. I have to go back to my apartment, and Billie has just run away too. What the hell? Where are the other people?
This is not a drill.
Where do you reckon they went?
This is not a drill.
This is not a drill.
Storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
Alright, well, we're going back to my apartment. Now I'm holding onto the multi-tool because I want to see what is in Billie's storage box. So we'll take a look at that, and then if I don't like it, maybe I'll get those items in those previous containers. What was it, like a spider grenade or something?
The hall. You can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
Avoid confrontations in the hall. What, are these guys gonna start fucking with me?
Our seekers are securing the building on foot. We have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
Never thought I'd see people die. There's a seeker down there. Guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training, you always had backup.
This was that guy that's like, we offered him help before, and he was like, hey, get away from me. I can do my own job. Sure, I've got your back.
Sure, I've got your back.
Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna stay here.
Tough break, dude.
This is Omar. We are now in control of this facility.
You got him, look. Nice work, pal.
Thanks a million. No telling what he was gonna do next.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security.
You have a lot of stuff to clean up. Okay, so we're allowed to go through here.
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus. I want to be able to have subtitles for the radio communications.
May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
May Her Holiness watch over and guide you. Man, we're getting religious propaganda, but also like we're test subjects in a lab at their mercy as well. So it's also something to think about. Okay, so it seems like this one's just open. Hell yeah! So ammo, credits, and I get a combat knife. How big is my inventory? Because I feel like I'm gonna. I don't have that much space. I can hold on to 12 items. Alright, get this gun out of here. Let's put a knife on us. I have a flash bomb. Once thrown, this bomb creates a bright flash that blinds hostile targets in the area and then dies out with a slowly fizzling flare. Detonates after a brief duration or can be set to detonate on contact by using the alternate firing mode. Stun prod, short-range electrical stun attack to a single organic target.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security systems to...
So we can go through the vents. How did she know? How did she know?
We are here to rescue...
Got another multi-tool, very nice.
Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
Medkit and a concussion proxy mine. A proximity explosive that can be affixed to any flat surface. Once set, the mine is detonated by any movement within close range. In alternate firing mode, it detonates after a brief duration. Ooh, there's mail.
Watch over and guide you.
You will each be interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time.
Okay. Very interesting. Also, like, I can't believe that all of Chicago just got wiped off the map by, like, nano machines. That was crazy seeing that.
No one has yet claimed responsibility for the attack on Chicago. We don't know with any certainty whether it was an accident, an ideological strike against the WTO enclave there, or something else. Fortunately, we were able to evacuate the trainees there. They will be joining us at this location and you will be meeting them shortly. We appreciate your patience during this stressful period.
From an inhumane scientific experiment.
You will each be interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into...
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over.
Okay, so I want to go in here and go, what's in here? So I can open this. Ah, that's just, I know what that is now, isn't it? Isn't that just an EMP grenade? I think that's an EMP grenade. God damn it. What a waste. Well, I have 2 multi-tools now. I don't know if I'll be able to go back to that place and open the lockers, but we'll see.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
Open! Here's an EMP grenade. To be fair, like, bots are going to be a huge threat, so to disable those and cameras and turrets, that is actually quite the useful one for us to open.
We have programmed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
Let's see if I can use the elevator to go back, and I'll use my other multi-tool. I can't. That's alright. What was it? It was like ammo and some, like a little grenade. I'll go without it. I wanted to hold on to the multi-tool.
And the tyrants who established it.
I'll miss out on some stuff.
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
So the PA does sometimes... Oh.
Not just a sound barrier, he can see us.
Whoa.
What do you think you'll do?
We are now in control of this facility.
Which one is it?
D03.
I didn't get a chance to read the file.
Maybe we should
Seekers
leave.
are securing the building
Not with a security grid malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
Let's hope he has a sense of humor.
Oh, no. Wow.
We are here to rescue you from...
There's a sound barrier.
Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established...
And this is also... Whoa. Was the ceiling fake?
Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
Was the ceiling to my apartment not even real? And then it's like, now it's been like deactivated, and so we're just being watched from below and we're just hanging out. No, that is crazy. So what was it? D03 is who we are. Hopefully he has a sense of humor while they just keep yapping. Oh, nice, I can climb up. Hey guys, how you going? I accidentally like just went and shot at them.
Neutralize threats to our cause.
Crazy. That's how I get out.
Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
So, like, is this ceiling real?
Order be praised.
It responds physically. So maybe the ceiling just got like destroyed. Well, only some ceilings are fake and some are real.
This is true. We are now in control of this facility.
Oh, you're approaching a ladder. Face the ladder, look up or down, then move forward. Once you're on the ladder, look in the direction you wish to climb and move. Ladder, ladder. Bucks. Bucks. To the biomod laboratory. This is a crazy opening. Just the type of opening I like. When it's just immediately like shit hits the fan, it throws you in, and you're like, what the hell's going on? It's a great for a first time sort of playthrough because you're all figuring it out at the same time as your character. Immersive gameplay in my ImSim.
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operation secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there.
God damn. Okay.
Neutralize threats to our cause.
Biomod overview. There are 5 body slots for biomodification. Arm, cranial, eye, leg, and skeletal. Only one type of biomod can be installed at a time. With additional canisters, you can overwrite with a new biomod or upgrade the current one. Bioelectric energy cells power all active biomods. Nice. So, kind of similar where you can have 2 upgrades for each slot from the first game. Whoa. Piezo-chem biomods. The current prototypes listed by body slot. So, enhanced strength, biotox attack drone, cloak hazard drone, regeneration, vision enhancement, leg, move silent, and speed enhancement. How is this associated to my eyeball? Wouldn't this be on my legs? I don't have legs, so I guess it goes here. Aggressive defensive drone and thermal masking. Okay. Documented illegal biomods, bot domination, neural interface, spy drone, health leech drone, and electrostatic discharge. There's illegal mods out there. Biomod energy drain. Passive biomods do not require activation and drain no bioelectric energy. Active biomods, however, must be turned on and drain power while they are operating. Active biomods include vision, regeneration, spy drone, speed, cloak, thermal masking. Drones only drain power when performing their primary function. Bot domination also drains energy this way.
Rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment.
Okay, so we have a
Tarsus.
few of these. How to install biomods. B to go to the biomod screen. To display the biomod upgrades, left click the install button, and then left click the desired upgrade and go for your life.
Tyrants who established it.
I have an upgrade. Okay, so light allows you to see in dark areas, cannot be upgraded. Okay, this slot accepts biomod infusions for the eye. I think regen is probably going to be a good idea. Reconstructs organic tissues. Enables night vision, enhancing critical targets. That's actually quite good too. And acts as a remote spy camera and delivers an EMP attack when detonated. Okay. Cranial. Provides near invisibility to organic enemies. User becomes visible when you fire a weapon. Provides protection from radiation, biotoxins, and other environmental hazards. And enables user to hack security computers. No energy cost. Alright, I definitely want that. Oh no, I need a black market canister. Because it's illegal. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Stops incoming rockets and grenades by detonating them mid-air before they reach the user. Provides near invisibility to bots and mechanical units. Charges melee attacks with EMP damage. Fires non-lethal biotox darts at all hostile targets. Enhances melee damage, throwing distance, and damage done to targets by thrown items, and increases carrying capacity. Obviously. Give me that, bro. Give me that right now. And so now I can choose to upgrade it with a canister as well. I can upgrade to level 2, which increases damage, distance, damage, and carrying capacity. Enhances movement rate and jump distance, decreases fall damage. Bop! Get me on. Get me on with that. What was the other one? Dampens movement sound and increases the height from which you can fall and sustain no damage, no energy cost. You know what, actually... Maybe I should have moved silent. Dampens the movement and increases the height from which you can fall and no damage. Because I can run around a bit more when I do that. Hey. Maybe I'll do that actually. Alright, we are back with my biomods because I think what we're going to do in regards to my legs is instead of speed, we'll go for move silent. I'll do move silent. I'm thinking of also just straight up upgrading one as well. So I can dampen sounds while jogging, can fall safely and silently from a greater height without taking damage. Probably going to be really nice for just exploration and getting around and being able to kind of move faster without worrying about people going, whose footsteps are these? But carrying capacity might be good too. I think in regards to cranial, we're going to have a black market canister. We'll do that one. In regards to this one, I think I also want to get electrostatic discharge. And for this one, probably enabling night vision, enhancing critical targets. That might be a good one. But I think we'll go for an upgrade straight away. So I'm gonna level 2 this one. So we'll upgrade. It seems level 3 is the maximum, maximum melee damage. So we'll do that.
Well done. Enjoy. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard Piezochem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
3445. Okay, so now in regards to these, these are passive, so I haven't gotten to one that I'll have to use yet. Increases carrying capacity. Ah, I see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only got one extra thing. Okay. Okay. So non-lethal incapacitation for the baton could be a good idea if we're, you know, not going up against people that are actually trying to shoot to kill us. The stun prod, I think in the original game, I think the stun prod, it had to be reloaded, I think.
Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
Not sure what's going on with these pods.
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
So as long as you're close to the PA, you'll see the subtitles.
The terrorists reprogrammed our security, and that turret up there means business. So we're trapped because the order's out there, taking down scientists.
There's got to be some way to outsmart a camera.
If you can sneak past the camera, or take it out with EMP, you'll be fine. As soon as that camera catches sight of a target, the turret opens fire.
Sounds easy enough. Do you want to follow me through?
I'm not willing to take that risk, but you guys are trained for that sort of thing. I'm just supposed to be quietly observing students and taking notes from behind the glass. Hopefully backup will show up soon and rescue me, but you don't have that luxury. You cannot let yourself be captured.
Okay, have it your way.
Okay, have it your way. Okay. EMP grenade time.
Seekers closing in, and our own security system turned against us. We're trapped.
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
We are now in control of this facility.
You really felt like you had to clarify, did you? We don't watch. We don't watch. Here's their subject journal, though. That's funny. You know what that insinuates as well, which is really fun, is like that concept of being like spied on. That let's just assume that our eyeballs, you know, because we're a biomod and all that kind of stuff, and you can upgrade your eyeballs, that they can watch us. Assumedly, it's recording. This is the surveillance state future. And I'm walking up. Oh, look, the subject journal about me. And she goes, oh, yeah, so I promise, we're not voyeuristic. We don't watch everything that you're doing, by the way. And this isn't really coincidental at all. Like, I'm not definitely watching you through your eyeballs at you approaching this information about yourself. No. Arrival. Brainwaves theta, 6.3 cycles. Fatigue, curiosity, stress indicators minimal. Muscle fiber scan inaccurate. Subject did not disrobe. So suggest requiring Chicago subjects to shower before briefing. Sleep 2 to 3 cycles, 1 to 7 cycles, 3 to 9 cycles. No dreams. Subject awoken by loud noise. Okay. That's my bed. Yeah, that's crazy. They can just sipping coffee, having a look. Here's your bed. That's crazy. Alright, cameras and turrets. When a camera detects an intruder, it will sound an alarm, alerting guards and activating turrets. Cameras and turrets are highly resistant to bullets, but susceptible to explosives, EMP attacks, and multi-tools. You can often sneak past by avoiding their field of view or by using the thermal masking. Some cameras and turrets are linked to security computers. If you have the computer login or the neural interface biomod, you can control or shut them down. I can't wait to get to hacking mode. Okay, so an EMP is going to shut this down real quick, but we also could probably just do it without it. But let's see how this works. All right, here we go. Oi. EMP. Oh, that's a cool effect. Alright, it's down, baby. I don't know how long it's down for. What am I holding right now? What is this? Oh, gas. Gas barrel. I'm seeing how long the EMP lasts for. Damn.
We are now in control of this facility.
It might be a permanent shutdown. I assumed it would come back up. That's amazing. Okay. Cool. And gas barrel.
Our seekers are securing the building.
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking. We won't hand our research over to fanatics, not without a fight.
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex. You're the one with combat training. Maybe you could handle the intruders before they reach my companion and me.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I under the microscope in Chicago, too?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility was for your protection.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, anything going on there?
A bot down? I wonder what's going on.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot. We have reprogrammed your security.
I think I got this coming.
For the order!
Okay.
Lucky shot.
I was expecting that gas canister to really, like, do something. Damn, headshot.
And the tyrants who established it.
Well done, Alex D. I just read in your file that of all the trainees, Dr. Nassif picks you as the most likely to support our objectives. She appears to have been right.
When do I find out what this program is all about?
When we have you safe inside another Tarsus facility, we can no longer protect ourselves in North America.
So the research is happening all over the world?
First, let's get you out of here. I can't offer you much, but I was just repairing this silencer for Leo. Maybe you could make use of it.
Thanks.
That should fit most firearms. Good luck. Be careful of our turrets and alarms. The terrorists have reprogrammed them.
You programmed the biomods?
Our corporate sponsors do most of the junior-level applications work. My contribution, minor as it may be, was to the chromatin synthesis module in the core architecture.
What sponsor? The company I'm supposed to go to work for?
I think you'd better get out of here before one of these fanatics puts a red hood on your head. Admirable display of force. The Order reprogrammed our security system. We're stuck here unless we can get past the beam trigger.
What's it do? Trip an alarm?
Are you kidding? This is a top-secret lab. Those are gold beams. They're set up to flatline a person in about a quarter second.
Is there another way out?
I guess this room might have a ceiling vent or something, but that won't do me any good. I'm claustrophobic. If you've got a multi-tool, you might try hacking the control panel next to the beams, or disable it with an EMP weapon, or something else that might work. Just blow the whole thing up with a grenade. It's red beams that trip alarms, and green ones that trigger gas bombs.
Red alarms, green gas bombs, gold, kill you really quick.
Too bad you weren't in the field when all this trouble.
The colored light is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible.
I was on my way out when they hacked the security.
Laser beam's invisible?
You must be wondering if there's a connection between this attack and Chicago. I don't think so. Someone inside the Tarsus program broke ranks. By now, at least a half-dozen groups are on our tail. The epicenter of the Chicago event was on the street in front of our building. We were the target, I'm sure of that. Reminds me of the early days after the collapse, when some governments used nukes to put down plagues and nanite swells. Someone views us as the new plague. A plague, yes, but not in the way they imagine.
Ooh.
We've survived other attacks. We'll survive this one.
There's some good dialogue to keep getting out of these characters.
Just melt away and regroup. That's war in the post-territorial world. This raid is just a probing action. The Order wants to find out what we're working on. Her Holiness fears we will take society through its next brigagonic leap, but she would accept our work over time. The mastermind behind Chicago has no such adaptability. Take care, Alex. The program will endure as long as one of you survives.
The program, because we were just created in test
Go,
tubes.
before more Seekers arrive. Go, before more Seekers arrive.
I gotta tell you, she gave us a lot of dialogue before she started repeating and just saying go. Like, that's great. That's the kind of stuff that I love. There's so many NPCs in so many games that, like, they have, like, one thing to say, or, you know, two or three. When they give you information like that, that's good shit.
Thank you. You may well have saved my life. We don't want you falling into the wrong hands. You better go.
She gave us a lot more.
You sure are a curious young man.
Oh, yeah. Another gas barrel. Security computer. I need neural interface.
I feel so helpless standing here, waiting to be gunned down by some fanatic.
I feel so helpless. Explosive crate. Ah, cool. Yeah.
The Order Church is in big trouble if they finally give it in to the Absolutists.
Okay, that's the gold beams. Energy cell. Using active biomods will deplete your bioenergy supply. Using energy cells restores bioenergy, allowing for continued use of active biomods. To use an energy cell, press V to open your inventory screen. Okay, there's an air vent that we could use to get out. What is that? Key code or multi-tool required. Or I can damage it. Health kit. What is that? Analysis of illegal biomods. Oh, it's an illegal one. Fortunately, these rogue and independently produced biomods are still rare. They mimic piezochem architectures for genetic compatibility. However, their infusion signatures are completely foreign, making it impossible to mix the technologies. The long-term effects of using such unethical and strange tools are still unknown.
Her Holiness has run into trouble by taking a more moderate line towards scientific research.
If I was to put this here, this would blow up this vent, which I could get through. Mr. Claustrophobia can't. And then I guess he wants to go out here. I'll like EMP that or something. That's fine. Alright.
I guess the devout seekers want a strict interpretation of the scriptures, written around the time of the collapse.
You might want to stand back, pal, because I'm about to blow this joint. Although many of the actions remain shrouded in mystery, we do know that J.C. Denton played a major role in resolving the Grey Death Plague. However, some suspect that he also initiated the collapse. He began as an agent for UNATCO, but realizing that it was corrupt, he joined his brother Paul and the NSF revolutionaries. Wow, dude, it must have been some time then for it to be myth and mystery. Fucking how far in the future are we? The Dentons, myth and mystery. Both JC and Paul remain powerful and mysterious figures in the global imagination, even though no one has heard from either in decades. It has been decades. Wow. A few radical thinkers believe the Dentons will return, but most have concluded that they simply perished in the collapse. Whoa. Because this is interesting as well. So this does, like, talk about the first game and the Dentons and what potentially happens, but there's multiple endings that you can achieve in Deus Ex. I'm assuming that they are considering one of them to be potentially canon then, in that sense, because you have 3 choices and they're pretty substantial. It mentions the collapse, but I mean, we're looking pretty good right now, so interesting. I wonder if they were like, they'll go with the collapse because it's so much more interesting of just like shutting everything down and having to build it up again. And if it's been decades, I guess that gives them time to start establishing things again. That's crazy. Alright, so let's shoot this bad boy. Stand back, sir. Nice. So that's open. Where'd that multi-tool go? Did it just destroy it? There was a multi-tool in here. I think it destroyed the multi-tool. That's funny. Alright. I have an illegal biomod. To use your biomods, press number pad 3. Oh, wow. Okay. And then up, down to select the biomod to activate, and right mouse. During the game, you can quickly toggle biomods on or off with hotkeys. Ah, yes. The hotkeys will be the one that gets used there. Cool. Well, like I told you, I want neural interface. Hacking computers. Yeah. Oh, what was level 2? Turning turrets on and off. Cool.
You see these absolutists in the news. They want a crusade against the rest of us. I feel so helpless standing here, waiting to be gunned down by some fanatic.
Okay. Hacking. Hacking tutorial. The neural interface biomod allows you to hack into security terminals. At level 1, you gain access to the most basic functions on every terminal. As you upgrade the neural interface, you will be able to access more advanced functions. Be careful, using the neural interface can attract attention or attacks. I'm in. Whoa. Oh my god, if I look away, I have to do it again. Okay. Have some respect. Whoa. He doesn't like this. Okay. Well, I can toggle the security beams, you dope. Right click, enter. Enter. There you go, mate. Lab turret. Access denied. Hostile lab turret off. Lab turret. Hostile. Security camera control. Security camera on. I can turn that off. Alright, cameras are off. Need a higher interface level for that. Nice. There you go, mate.
Thanks. I think I'll hide out upstairs.
He was so mad at me for accessing the terminal that would get him out of here.
That trip alarms, and green ones that trigger gas bombs. The colored light is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible.
Okay, anyway. I'm gonna eat some of this, please. Oh, hang on. It became soy. Wait. Now I understand. So there's just food, and then it's in order of how you've picked them up. Lots of air and even a little nutrition. Health boosted with active mold cultures. Soy, the complete snack, engineered to provide maximum nutrition. Not a single molecule wasted on added flavor or texture. I'll just eat a few of those for now. Very good. So, if I've gone through everywhere here correctly, I think we're good. So, scientists, they've been protected. That stuff has been dealt with. Oh, there's a thing there. There's an energy cell. So that gas barrel, I've shot it. It's just slowly leaking instead. I thought like maybe if I shot it with a bullet it would blow up. It did not. We can take the vent, which unfortunately seems to have had the multi-tool suffer a premature end. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, oh god. Jump scare. Menu jump scare. I'm near a medbot. If I'm wounded, medbots are programmed to automatically attempt to heal you. Wow, where were you before I decided to eat all of my food?
Pairing wounds. Healing functions complete.
Oh, and they hover. They've got upgrades now. They're hovering. So if I press F1 for my light, and that will just like drain my battery a bit.
Hey.
Oh! That's an enemy. Alright, hang on. Should just keep using my gun. I got 5 clips. I want to know what they sound like. I want to get like a better look at them, to be honest with you. Where you at? You over here? Where'd that guy go? Where'd he go? Okay, Okay, so there's the turret. I could multi-tool the camera. I thought I turned... I guess I didn't turn both cameras off. Aha. I think I'm hidden.
I am grateful for your kind sentiments.
I'm hacking the computer. Ooh, he's close. I'm in. Alright, so release lab spiderbot, go! Camera off.
If only
Spiderbot, go! Get him! He still hasn't seen me.
my shot's obstructed. Where did he go?
Where'd the spider at? Has he seen me? He totally has, right? Has he seen me? I don't know if he has.
Patience is one of my virtues.
Patience is one of my virtues. I think they took out my spider bot.
I don't know how.
I summoned him only for him to die. Okay. I have to always just like pick them up to get the ammo that they drop. It's so funny. I like that sound effect. So I have either night vision or just a flashlight, which is fine. I like that we can still have a light source without having to worry about my bioenergy. I guess that spider bot blew up. Just looking at terminals to see if there's stuff that I can interact with at this time. See an exit. Save.
The order is with you. Go. You're free.
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Augur to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
This doesn't seem like a rescue. That's so funny. It's like rescue. Everyone's being shot. What do you mean? Wow. So they're letting us go. I like that we're being given this sort of conflict from the very beginning and like a choice between opposing groups. You know, you get that similar like UNATCO, NSF sort of thing. So we're building on that. Upper Seattle City Center. Yes. Hey guys, well, organizations, factions, and competing goals. Throughout the game, various groups will give you objectives and goals. These goals may be at odds with each other. You are free to choose your own course of action. There is no wrong path through the world. Your goals are stored within your data vault. Press N to access the data vault. Report to church. Okay. You can get to Lower Seattle via the Inclinator at the northwest corner of the Upper Seattle Enclave. So we get to actually see the Upper City and the Lower City. Very nice. Okay.
Sir, that's close enough. Do not approach the checkpoint.
What's going on? Why am I the one being questioned? I just escaped from a raid on Tarsus.
Let the WTO handle this disturbance. Just answer my questions. Who do you work for? All non-enclave workers must leave the area until security can be restored.
That's one of them.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, you can pass, but you're instructed to report immediately to Chief Morgan at the WTO air terminal.
Something wrong?
Just move along so we can seal off the area.
You'll be safe in the WTO enclave. Whatever you do, don't go down the inclinator into lower Seattle. The Order terrorists are strong there.
Okay, so report to the WTO, stay topside, or go to lower Seattle, report to the Order. What decisions are we making? It's very interesting because there's that, the scientist is like, you were told to me that you will be the most likely to side with us and to be on our side of things. So it would be interesting to see which choice we get pushed to make. But again, like Alex said, we need more facts before we make a decision.
Why me? Are you sure you've got the right person?
I just spot faces. They didn't tell me what you did.
I'm sure Chief Morgan knows what she's doing.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Tell it to the Chief.
Yeah, tell it to the Chief.
Their faces look better than mine. Like, at least in the eyes, at least. I have, like, low poly eye texture.
Train station's around the bend. Just follow the upper sidewalk. We've got work to do.
I said, tell it to the Chief.
I said, tell it to the Chief. City map of Upper Seattle. For your travels, Map Sync shows you the way. Each map is crafted by an Order member with accuracy and love in the hope that it will help you in your search for inner peace. Please enjoy this map of Upper Seattle. May Her Holiness watch over you. Map. Okay, so... Alright. Pequod's coffee shop. Gotta stop in. Okay, so we're here. We can go down, or we can go up. Or we can go to the coffee shop. Let's go check out the coffee shop, shall we? Tarsus Academy. Futuristic advertisement.
You've gotten past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Nassif's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
Damn, she's been busy. Something that could be very interesting is us actually being on the opposite side of her, so we can...
Seattle while you can. The WTO could decide to arrest you at any moment. You can reach the lower districts via the inclinator at the northwest corner of the enclave.
Gotcha. Something that could be very interesting is actively going and doing the opposite to this person, and then Brianna could be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? I'm just doing the opposite to you. But we'll see what we actually feel like doing. Let's listen to this music though. I think we actually can listen to the music much easier on the pause menu. It doesn't actually turn it down, it just gets rid of those sound effects. I like that ambiance. Alright, we got the neon signs, Pequods, the metro.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy. Well, this is the legacy we inherited from J.C. Denton. J.C. Denton, the solitary criminal mind that precipitated the Great Collapse and showed us just how fragile the old system was. But how, you ask? Just a rumor, you say? No, my investigators have uncovered proof underground at Area 51 that he was not working for the United Nations, and in fact that there never was a global terror network. He acted alone. Even the recent Chicago disaster pales in comparison to his crimes. Trust the WTO's cautious policies. They protect civilization from madness itself.
Damn, getting some lore drops. So, we got the Area 51. So, yeah.
I hear more rumors in the media. Order fanatics want to destroy the enclave system. Terrorists are planning attacks in the night. The Order and WTO are locked in an endless, invisible war. Not so, citizens. Her Holiness and I are meeting this week in Trier, Germany, to negotiate better relations. We do not condemn religion, nor do they condemn free enterprise. We will find common
Would
ground.
you like me to stare at
Have
you?
faith in me.
I don't think I know you.
Actually called me out for staring at his face, dude. He was staring at me first.
Why the necessity for an enclave, I am often asked.
Dude, alright, I will listen to this for a while. This is great. So, yeah, kind of reaffirming the JC Denton collapse angle of things. And in the decades since, we've seen rebuilt society, but it's, I guess, taken a while. But still, high-tech, advanced. I guess, like, you know, losing the knowledge in a collapse, you still kind of have the means to, you know, it's like New Game Plus. You know, like, there's people that still do have some level of knowledge and know how to get things working again. You're not starting from scratch where you have to be like, well, I guess we'll start making fire again, and then someone will eventually remember how to make electricity.
Why a barrier between Upper and Lower Seattle? Citizens, growth must be managed and contained, or we are the playthings of market forces. Do mere economics provide a bulwark against these struggles, these unpredictable numbers? A bulwark against another collapse?
Map of Upper Seattle.
This is a bad time to be harassing strangers. We just had a terrorist attack, you know.
I have on my desk here in Geneva a petition. A petition from the citizens of Upper Seattle for more real estate, a bigger enclave, a larger population. I assure you that my staff is carefully considering the next step for your community. You are correct that symmetry at nanoformer processes make high-rise construction trivial, but there are other concerns, such as stabilizing the value of the property you already own.
I bet it's a coordinated attack. They got the Inclinator in some sort of job training program.
Let me take a moment to praise the Seattle delegates who attended our conference on establishing a World Congress. Every day brings us closer to transitioning from city-states to nationhood. Soon, citizens, we will live in the first worldwide democracy.
The first worldwide democracy. Kind of nutty.
They allow too much Inclinator traffic with Lower Seattle. That's how these things happen.
Seattle and the WTO, an exciting past and a glorious future. Be proud, Seattle. You are an example to the world.
I'm happy to keep getting more little tidbits of information about...
We have been accused of over-engineering...
Okay, there we go. He's repeated. Yeah, I'm happy to get more information about the state of the world at the moment.
The solitary criminal mind that precipitated the Great Collapse and showed us just how fragile the old...
The new face of hate. They call themselves the Knights Templar and claim to be descended from Hugh Depan and the Temple of Solomon. They say that their war against the augmented and genetically engineered humans is a war against infidels. If the human body is a sacred book, then no organization has burnt more scripture than the Templars. Stop the hate. Report all Templar activity before it's too late for your community. Cash reward for information leading to the identification of Templar high priests.
Wow. Cash reward.
You care about the people who lost everything during the collapse. That's why you refuse to support companies like Queequeg's Coffee, which cut costs by exploiting poor bean growers. You support the new economy epitomized by Pequod's regulated, health-inspected coffee plantations, which have brought jobs and fair pay to tens of thousands. Pequod's, coffee for your kind of world.
Another Pequod's Coffee announcement, but also shading another one.
In the wake of the unprecedented terrorist attack on Chicago, Enclave area residents are taking a harder look at those groups who oppose WTO expansion. Suspicion naturally gravitates toward the non-denominational faith known as the Order. But who are the Order? To date, the Church's leader has hidden behind a cloak of secrecy, appearing to her followers only as Her Holiness. Furthermore, fundamentalists such as Luminon Sman champion a much stricter interpretation of Order doctrine.
Okay. Wonderful.
A toxic spill shut down the Inclinator system early this morning. It is not yet clear whether the substances being transported were mislabeled, prohibited, or simply mishandled by the Inclinator crew. The system will remain offline until the hazardous materials can be contained. The new face of hate. They call themselves
the new face of hate.
My business plan didn't have a column for acts of terror. Kind of messes with the Pecorino price point.
That bad?
I charge almost double compared to Queequeg's Coffee in Lower Seattle. Why? Terrorism, taxes, rent.
Rent, I hear you. The WTO shouldn't ration construction permits.
You're telling me. I know a guy who works at Symmetria. He says nanoformers could rebuild all of Seattle in about 5 years.
It's a shame.
To hell with an economic shock. People want the new cities and they want them now.
Just checking up on my investment.
Your investment?
I guess business is a little slow because of the terrorist attack down the block.
Could be. Flive here was just telling me about it. Tarsus Academy, right? Usually the order goes after the inclinator.
Business is always about the same, since you asked. That's what I was saying. You can barely make a profit up here because of the high rent.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to pull so much volume if I had a branch in Lower Seattle. What's it to you?
Just curious. The Pequod's in my hometown was always packed.
Personally, I think it's about time Lower Seattle, Queequeg's Coffee in particular, got their own taste of terror.
I hear you. Have something specific in mind?
Not that I'd want to see anyone get hurt, but I'd pay to see someone break in and set fire to their inventory of coffee beans.
Nice.
That's arson.
Very perceptive. You look like one of those Tarsus kids who hang around here. They do the job, maybe just lob a grenade in there or something. Interested in a little adventure?
I'd have to think about it.
The Queequeg's manager lives in apartment 21 of the Herring's Loft building. I bet you could find the code to the shop there. Careful, though. He's always loafing around at home, since he doesn't have to do the 24-hour shtick like us.
Goal received. Coffee Wars destroy beans. Dude, anytime someone talks like fucking Alex doing the full fucking shuffle, he's just going with the footstep noises. The full body turn to be like, whoa, what are you saying? What are you saying? Okay, so we're going to go to an apartment. There we go. I can scroll through them. So report to church, report to WTO. Coffee Wars. Destroy Queequeg's coffee bean supply at the shop in Lower Seattle for a reward. The Pequod's manager suggested looking for the door code in apartment 21 of the Heron's Loft building. I like that it keeps track of this for us. And then the Emerald Suites, Dr. Nassif's apartment. Nuke Cola. Wow. Careful. Fallout will get you. Coffee Science 137 trimethylxanthine is trimethylxanthine is the major pharmacologically goddamn big words, small brain, late at night. You're gonna make me say this. Pharmacologically active ingredient in coffee, also known as caffeine. It is quickly absorbed into the blood and body tissues following consumption. Its property as an adenosine antagonist enhances its action on the central nervous system as a stimulant. Our love affair with the bean, the legend. One day, Caldi found his goats gathered curiously around a dark green leafed shrub with bright red berries. After trying them himself, he discovered their powerful stimulating effect. Monks at a local monastery soon began relying on the berries' effects to stay awake during extended hours of prayer, and so, coffee was born. Imagine the first person to have like a natural stimulant and being like, what's going on? Why is my heart beating like crazy? Oh my lord, the physics are responsive. Whoop! I love how they're talking about, I'd pay someone to burn down that place. He's like, that's arson! He's like, what, you want to do it? I'll have to think about it. Upper and Lower Seattle. 2 hearts, beat as 1. What is that? NS? But like it's a backward N because it's cool. NS resonance.
I'm betting the coffee's going to be big once the nanotech boom gets rolling again.
Nanotech coffee beans.
It's those R&D guys pulling late nights that bring in the numbers.
If you're half the operative Leo is, you'll go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. We got that silencer. We got given a silencer? Weapon mods. There you go. Dampens weapon sounds, including those of firing and impact. Once installed, will affect every shot fired. Bah! Yeah. Alright, so we have a silenced pistol now. So it's currently installed on pistol. So maybe I'll be able to, like, just take it off the pistol and put it on something else later. There you go. So, silencio. Nightclub and the metro station. So, in terms of what we've got to do here, apartment 2226, 2224, 2225. So, stairs to the upper level. I think we'll do the upper level. Apartment 2224. Let's do that.
Seek a higher path. Seek order.
Trying to brainwash more mercenaries?
How do you mean?
I'm talking about the attack on Tarsus. Is that what you do when people won't listen to your sermons? You murder them?
Brother Lamar spoke to me when he entered the Enclave. He and his seekers are sworn followers of Her Holiness. They would raise their hands in battle only if provoked.
You could be telling the truth. Who knows? Tell me more about your faith.
I used to live here and believe everything Dumier said until I realized that enclaves do the real brainwashing, convincing people it's a free market where everyone can succeed if they work hard enough, when in fact it's all controlled to keep the wealth in the hands of a select few. I'm trying to wake them up.
Once I was like you, mindlessly consuming, but you've always felt something was missing. Join the Order and let Her Holiness help you find it. Your life is out of balance, too focused on objects and acquisition. Shed the fear and greed that drives you. Reconnect with the inner order that you have denied for so long. Her Holiness is waiting for you. She will help you in this search.
Inner order.
You have been conditioned by this society. You suffer from Vasana. You were too attached to the superficial and the material. Turn away from this false sense of self-limitation to know your true self. Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you. You have been conditioned by this society.
Blessings of Julianos upon you. There's a nightclub, and there's going to be some Australian women hanging outside being like, "Hey, mister, could you spot us a 20? We'd like to get in. Thanks for letting me in." Club Vox. Yes. Let me in, boss. I'm going to nightclubbing.
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest NG Resonance Sim, the best music, and even a VIP club for your more private exchanges. You can pay the cover for the main club here.
I don't have 100 credits. NG Resonance was that poster we saw.
What's so great about this club anyway?
Besides the usual offerings, we've got the latest NG Sim on the second floor. The owner usually hangs out up there where he can watch everything. If you need more privacy than the ground floor can offer, you might ask him about the VIP club. The stairs are on the right just after you enter.
Thanks.
Actually, I think we do have enough, because I just realized that we've picked up a few, we have picked up some credits. I don't have a lot of money. What if I said, please, could you let me in for no money? Would that be nice? If I said, please let me in, would you let me?
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest NG Resonance Sim, the best music, and even a VIP club for your more private exchanges.
Alright. Here you go.
There you go.
Have fun.
I'm getting in the club. Yeah, club music.
Great place to meet chicks, huh?
You're a bouncer, you dirty boy.
Before I landed this job, I was a real loser.
Before?
Just don't move in on any of my prospects. I'll let you know.
This man has his sinuses blocked.
Great place to meet chicks, huh?
As survivors flee the remains of the city, they wonder how or why this disaster could have happened. The damage was not caused by any sort of explosive or missile, but rather by an agent that seems to have dissolved the very substance of the buildings. We still do not know who is responsible, but the totality of the destruction leads many to wonder whether this may signal the beginning of yet another collapse.
Time again for a dark bullet!
The guards are just SSC grunts. They have pretty jumpy fingers where strangers are concerned.
Hello.
One question, Chief. Chicago. Who programmed the nanite detonator? Why didn't we know about it? What is the WTO going to do about it?
Clearly, anyone capable of planning such an operation.
I think this is a humanitarian crisis, but also a political crisis. WTO enclaves have thrived because the WTO offers oases of stability in an unsafe world. Will this no longer be a truism post-Chicago?
I think it will, because...
This is what I think the WTO should do. Hang keep-out signs at every checkpoint and replace those SSC flunkies with WTO military.
The failure in this case at the aerostat perimeter doesn't...
Thank you, Chief Morgan.
Just cut off constantly.
As survivors flee the remains of the city, they wonder how or why this disaster could...
Okay, so we an NPC started talking and it cut off like one of the parts of that talk bullet, unfortunately. Talk bullet. Whoa. This game is political? Oh my god, what?
We were not meant for mindless subsistence. We were not meant for clock time. No, not in this world, nor in the next. Let the order into your heart and learn another way. We were meant to believe, to aspire. Yes, aspire. Toward oneness, toward union with earth and spirit, toward inmost order.
Paid for by the Order Church. See the church in your area for details.
Paid for by the Order Church. It's church propaganda, but there's a part of it. They're speaking facts, though.
As survivors flee the remains of the city.
VIP for a multi-tool. Perhaps I will go. We'll see. So is this the owner? He's standing there looking mysterious. What is that?
I'm just a bouncer.
I'm just a bouncer.
They don't pay me for customer relations. Got a problem? The owner's probably around here somewhere.
Yo. So it's an NG sim?
One day, got sick of Hail Marys.
Quite an uninhibited young fellow, aren't you?
What do you mean?
I saw you looking at me from across the room, and then you walked right over. How nice. Ever since I became the Enclave's Minister of Culture, most people treat me with a certain chilly deference.
I'm new to Seattle. I didn't know who you were.
Oh, well that explains it then. I have a couple of drinks here every night, and every night I go home to an empty penthouse.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you're looking for someone to...
Hush, hush. Let an old man have his pleasant thoughts. Would you do me a favor?
What's that?
Tell that gentleman at the table over there that I'd like to invite him to my penthouse to discuss his sculptures over a glass of sherry.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I don't know. I just freeze up whenever I try to mix business and pleasure.
This game's political and gay? Oh no! I thought this was only something that happened in modern gaming. No. It always has been. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so good. The Minister of Culture. I get frozen when I'm mixing business and pleasure.
Evening.
Evening, sir.
I'm on duty right now.
Incredible. Okay. Well, there's no bartender, so what are you having? I'm the bartender now, I guess. No one's running it. I can have a bar. I might get arrested for stealing, so I won't touch anything. I don't know how it works. So, Lionel, huh?
Hi there.
Well, hello.
Just wanted to let you know that the man at the bar, Seattle's Minister of Culture, would like to invite you to his penthouse to talk about your sculpture.
Oh, I know quite well who the minister is, and how he likes to do business. I've been trying to catch his eye. Tell him I'll meet him at his penthouse in about an hour.
No problem.
Are you his new chamber boy?
Not exactly.
Too bad.
What the? Chamber boy! I'm a test subject, actually. Thank you very much, sir, who's dancing on his own to a beer.
He's been watching me for almost a week. I'm glad he finally took the bait.
Okay, gamers.
My sculptures. Oh, yes. I have plenty to tell him about my sculptures.
You've got such a nice sculpture, sir.
I can't wait to see his priceless artworks.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to see his priceless artworks.
I like this tune. I like this club. I like what's going on in here.
What is the little sprout's answer?
He said he'd meet you at your penthouse in an hour. He seemed disappointed that I'm not your new chamber boy.
Would you like to be?
You know, you don't seem very shy to me.
I'm serious. I could give you the key to my back stairwell. You could have drinks and hors d'oeuvres ready before we arrive.
I would love to be your chamber boy.
How precious. Why couldn't you waltz into my life sooner?
You sure you don't want to be alone with the sculptor?
Trust me, 3 is never a crowd. Now chop chop, here's the key to the back stairwell of my penthouse. Stay in the kitchen till I arrive or the bot will take offense. I live at the Emerald Suites. You can get to the hotel's lobby from the upper sidewalk.
This game's crazy.
The stairwell will take you straight to the kitchen. You'll find everything you need there.
What is going on, dude?
Be a good boy and run along now.
I can't wait to see his priceless artworks.
I'll see you there, bud. Dude, alright, I gotta get upstairs. This is nutty. Alright, got it. Oh, the basement. Ooh. Oh, Jake. And the bartender. You know that it's busier downstairs, right? There's no bartender down there. You guys a bit short-staffed tonight, or what? You can't play pool with only one guy.
Welcome to Club Vox.
Okay.
Got fired. Again. Time to start drinking.
Again.
My boss is such a complete jerk. It's just a Pequod's coffee house.
Oh, you're a Pequod's boy, eh?
So I get fired because I won't go along with his plot against Queequegs. Sure, everybody knows that Queequegs and Pequods are rivals. I don't think that makes it okay to break the law. I had no idea there was so much stress involved in working for a coffee house. I should have guessed it. The money was too good. Now my boss is looking for someone else to do his dirty work. Huh. Corporate terrorism against a coffee shop. I'd like to meet the scab that takes that job.
Yeah, that gotta be crazy.
Now my boss is looking for someone...
I like that the game is also like, if we didn't go to the coffee shop yet, there's another guy that's like, hey, go to the coffee shop.
Someone else to do his dirty work. Huh. Corporate terrorism against a coffee shop.
Where's my pool physics? Let me play pool. Let me get a little pool cue action. Incredible.
See the kitties?
Hey there. I haven't seen you around here before.
Hey.
They're everywhere, and they're crowded.
I love this music, but the scene isn't all that great.
Yeah, I know there's one guy here, and he's going about kitties. I don't get it.
I think they're waiting for something.
My cousin said he saw NG partying here once. Whatever.
Sometimes they talk to me.
I wish I didn't have to get up for work in the morning.
The kiddies tell me to do things. To myself.
What are you doing?
I could party all night.
You're all frothy and swirly.
My cousin said he saw NG partying here once. Whatever.
They're everywhere, and they're crowding.
Right on, dude. Okay, another secure area. Multi-tool, eh? Alright, so I've got a few multi-tools, so maybe I'll do it. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll find out. But I'll gotta keep looking around, though.
Everything satisfactory, young man? I am the owner.
Just take.
I am the owner.
Pardon the intrusion, but you look modified, am I right? My cousin used to run a clinic.
What do you want to know?
Just a small security matter. I've had trouble finding reliable protection. You see, one of my VIP club members is being framed by a lawyer living in the Emerald Suites.
What's the lawyer say the club member did?
The charges are pure fabrications. It doesn't matter. The lawyer is one Kevin O'Rourke. He lives in Suite 2226. To be blunt, I want him dead.
You're asking me to murder an Enclave citizen?
Tell his bodyguard that you're handling the SMG shipment for an arms smuggler named David Kurzak. That'll get you inside the apartment. Do this, and I will pay you a handsome reward, plus a VIP membership. Repeat anything I just said, however, and you will join Mr. O'Rourke in a long trip to Lower Seattle from the Space Needle Overlook. Thank you for choosing Club Vox.
We just met this 1 second, and he went, "You modified? You want to kill someone for me? Yeah, you want to kill someone for me? I'll give you money." This game is actually good. This is fucking hilarious. Like, there's an element to this that I just really fucking appreciate. And it's that it's not too serious. It's got serious themes in it, but there's also just some stuff going on that it's just so entertaining. This is great. We're going to play this fast and loose as well. Is in a lot of these sort of decision-based, morality-based games, occasionally a game comes across your desk and you go, we're going to have fun with it. And I feel that this is that type of game. There is that sort of attitude about it that means I'm going to have fun. Instead of like, no, I can't kill anyone, or we're going to do the non-lethal route or stuff like that, which is what we usually do in, like, say, Dishonored or something like that, where there's like lethal and non-lethal choices and it affects how people view you and stuff like that. But like in this situation, this guy wants me to kill someone. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. 300 credits, man. I'm going to take that to that dude's penthouse. We're going to throw it around. We're going to have a little chamber boy hustle. I can't believe it though. We just met and he's like laying it on me, and then he's like, all right, just don't tell anyone I said this.
I will keep my word.
All right, brother. He's got a cold, dead stare.
We don't want to be seen talking together any more than is necessary.
Well, I mean, that's on you, bud. We could have had a nice, friendly conversation first.
VIP membership is worth almost any cost for someone in your line of work. Trust me on this.
Yeah, I want the VIP club. I'll do it.
Hi, Bill Green, Club Vox security manager.
Bill Green.
You have my word. This place is as safe as an army barracks, and about as exciting, too.
What if I pulled a gun out and shot you?
Been here 10 years. It wasn't always called Club Vox. It's been just about everything under the sun. Always the same formula, though. Noise, beer, attitude. Sorry to spoil the illusion. Try to have a good time. Been here 10 years.
I'm plagued by spies, even in here.
Even in here? Bill Green, it's you.
Hi, I'm NG Residence. What would you like to talk about?
I'm Bud Puckett. Remember me?
Bud, it's been 3 days. How was your date?
I don't know.
Come on, Bud. Fill me in. Did you hit it off?
Not really. That so-called dating service ripped me off.
Tell me about the young woman.
Well, first of all, she wasn't young. Hey, NG, I have a question.
Yes?
I know you're just software. Probably have holocoms all over the world.
We'll have more fun if you pretend I'm NG.
But I was wondering, does the real NG ever see these conversations, like watch recordings or anything?
Sure, NG loves hearing from her fans.
Yeah?
Yes, I love my band.
Hi, Angie. I hope you're listening. I'd like to meet you for real sometime.
Of course I'm listening. Don't be silly.
I'm Bud Puckett. I live in Upper Seattle. Call me sometime. Maybe next time you're in town, okay?
Oh man, this shit is crazy to watch because I love watching and experiencing retrofuturism. It's like my favorite genre. 80s and 90s especially, but there was this period in that early 2000s where it was like the last part of it before future stuff was just the apocalypse and zombies and all that kind of everything's fucked mentality. When we look at the future, there was a lot of beautiful technology and commentary on the world and politics and society and how we are built as a culture and how that could evolve in the future if it was like it was now but just continued to grow instead of everything's going to eventually collapse and then it's Mad Max. But instead, doing stuff like this, it's really great because then you get to, when we go back and watch this stuff, we get to compare it to where we are now. Like people that watched Back to the Future 2, and then when 2015 actually came around and everyone's like, where is my hoverboard at? It's that sort of feeling. Seeing Back to the Future 2 in 2015, you see Blade Runner in 2019. There's just all of these like types of time periods, and we're not in the 2050s yet. And decades later in Invisible War, but we're seeing stuff that in Invisible War is considered this highly futuristic concept of the AI chatbot that is, you know, having a conversation with you, and it is a dating element, or like a little like, I'm gonna butter you up and you're gonna come and like pay me attention and adoration and stuff like that. And this stuff is scarily relevant when you have like there are so many AI chatbots for real people, fictional characters, all of these sorts of things. There's the Chat GPT. There's people that speak to AI as a form of therapy and not feeling lonely. They actually talk and converse to an AI, and because the AI doesn't have a damn choice but to respond and go through it and converse with you in a natural way because it learns so quick, it comforts people because society becomes largely disconnected. It's hard to reach out to people. People struggle to reach out to people. And then when there's this sort of like guilt, pressure-free element in technology, if I can just like message and talk to this person, and then you can see the appeal of that. Not for me. I like talking to actual real people. I'm not going to talk to an AI about my issues because that feels just really strange to me. But I can also see the societal impact of that. I can see vulnerable, lonely people using that as an avenue to feel better in a way. And you've got a situation here where it's more like, I want to see you sometime. Are you the real NG? She's like, sure, babe. I love all my fans. And he's like coming in and checking up, and he's like, I've got a date and blah, blah. Like he frequents here to talk to this AI woman. And obviously it's like, this is a celebrity that's got this system set up that there's so many other people talking and interacting. And it's this, what's that term? The relationship between a person and someone that they don't know. It's not coming to me right now because I'm rambling, but it's like that sort of imbalance relationship, except people are now forming that type of relationship with things that aren't even real. And it's scary to look at something like this and see that this is like, yeah, this is decades in our future. And I'm like, no, it's happening now. It's been happening for a while. And even like you've got like the movies that go into this, like Her from like around 2014. And that also deals with like that same concept of like your Scarlett Johansson little AI woman. And that gives a man comfort. We got that sort of male loneliness epidemic, and see how that type of game, that type of story works. Blade Runner 2049 did the exact same thing with Joy. You've got your little at-home hologram girlfriend, and it's really interesting to see media and how they present this type of stuff, because yeah, again, circling back to like retrofuturism, it's these things where it's like, look at these fantastic futuristic ideas, just like exploring how things could go, where things could go, because this is still like, you know, early days of internet stuff, pre-social media, pre-iPhone, which is a very crucial point to always think about, because the world changed significantly from that point socially, that when it was, this is more like MSN and AOL, and, you know, you had like online chat rooms and stuff like that. It was very, very early in terms of technology and being connected online. So seeing how these future ideas can work is just crazy. So Bud Pocket loves NG.
She's all yours.
She's all yours. Didn't have a good date with that woman, huh?
Great, isn't she?
Just like the real thing.
I wish the real NG would come to North America again. She's awesome live. I think I'm one of her favorites.
That sort of relationship dynamic, you know?
I can't wait till next album. Yeah, she's really hot, but she's fun to talk to, too. I think I understand NG, you know? She's a lot like me. Me and NG, we both grew up misunderstood. We both wanted to be artists. I admire the way she stuck to her guns and made it fake. My problem was that I never had any conviction. I always needed someone to encourage me. I think I understand NG, you know? She's a lot like me.
You see how this feeds into what I was saying?
Great, isn't she?
Where you've got this element of like relating to someone, like then forming that relationship, which is parasocial. I was like looking up the word. I was like, what was that? That sort of parasocial element of feeling deeply connected to someone that you've never actually met or spoken to, you know?
Somewhere else.
Oh, he didn't like us walking into him. Real-time holo kiosk.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
You must know everybody in the club.
Let's talk about you.
Tell me about Bud Puckett.
I like Bud. He's one of my biggest fans.
Lots of bouncers in here. Are they really necessary?
Every society has rules.
But armed guards at a nightclub?
No business can prosper without protection against crime.
Interesting, because yeah, again, it's this thing where you'd have like a real back and forth conversation. Like you can ask AI chatbot things about like stuff that isn't even like relevant to who they are. Like I saw stuff where it's like they're asking Samuel L. Jackson AI chatbot video game tips and tricks knowledge in his, you know, in his voice, and he's given it instantly. And it's that sort of back and forth and natural conversation where you now have an NG AI, and you can ask them about the nightclub, and this bot doesn't know about the nightclub, but they just give you a response that just they've been able to think is appropriate. They're like, well, you know, you got rules and stuff about crime, and but then there's this database of recorded information where it's like, tell me about Bud. Yeah, I love Bud. He's one of my biggest fans, and it's so wild.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
Know anything about the WTO guards at the bar?
The defense of commercial districts has been the key to economic recovery since the collapse.
I guess you're not a disciple of the order.
I love nature as much as Her Holiness, but nature builds and creates. Perhaps the order is sincere, but they have a public relations battle to win. Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
What about the VIP area? What goes on back there?
WTO security would like to know the same thing. They'd like evidence for a search warrant.
You know an awful lot about police business.
Like you said, I talk to everyone. If you learn what goes on there, please inform me.
Whoa, what? That's so strange. Again, this is wild. Like, okay, we're getting like intel from an AI, and that's an interesting thing. It's like, because there isn't a This is fascinating that there's just this small element of this game that's giving me so much to talk about, because it really does inspire a lot of thought about technology, because we're not talking to a human person, and so they're not written like a human person, of course, in the context of a video game, but because it's just like you're talking to a computer, it's a back and forth friendly conversation, there's no human thought or emotion or any of that other stuff that comes into a conversation. And so it's just you're talking, and then they're just like, yeah, sure, blah, blah, blah. They just regurgitate anything. Nothing in this chatbot is secret or confidential at that point. You know, they're just like, they'd like to know this too. And everyone talks to me, so here's my information. It's fascinating. So the owner of Club Vox has asked you to assassinate lawyer Kevin O'Rourke in suite 2226 of the Emerald Suites for a reward of 300 credits and access to the VIP lounge. But the WTO, they want to know what's going on in the VIP lounge too, and they want to do search warrant stuff. So maybe I could go to the WTO about what was just told to me here, and then he'll get taken away, and then maybe I'll get access to the VIP club, and I won't have to actually kill someone. So there you go. We'll see. I might destroy those coffee beans, though. And then I've got to go to the minister's key, use the minister's key to go to the apartment. Learn what goes on in the Club Vox VIP area and inform NG residents for a reward. What a crazy thing. All these secondary goals. Really, really great.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
I'm Bud Puckett. Remember me?
The chances of you finding a bug in a globally distributed AI construct are 10 billion to 1.
Oh, I like that. He lies and pretends that he's Bud Puckett.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
I like your music.
I think you're lying.
Hey, I'm a fan. You're not supposed to argue with me.
I'm supposed to make you like me. You like it when I argue.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Do tell me if you learn anything about the VIP area.
That's, yeah, wow, just fascinating. It's like, I'm a fan. I think you're lying. There's such an even smarter element to the AI than you think.
We both wanted to be artists. I admire the way she stuck to her guns and made him think.
Maybe it has an ability to analyze your like speech pattern or your, you know, or your brain waves to see if you're thinking about lying or not. What a trip. All right, maybe we should speak to the WTO about the fact that we were just asked to whack someone. Or maybe we should look around.
Just don't move in on any of my prospects. I'll let you know.
I can see why there's armed bouncers and that guy up there now.
That's right, we're supposed to be standing guard. Got a problem with that.
Have a good time.
I messed up on crowd control. That's why they have me on likely food.
Alright, can't talk to them yet, so I think what I may have to do is I might have to like look around on my own. So let's check out the basement. I have more than enough multi-tools.
Greetings. You are in close proximity to an entity of great interest to the Omar, the cadaver of an unusual mutant. We are interested in the properties of the mutant's tissues. Please locate the biometric report. We will upload the data through your InfoLink interface. End of proposal.
Who's that guy, Omar? Man, this game's so cool. This is the type of just like, there's so much sci-fi shit going on in here that I just love. Phosphorus flare. Okay, we got flares now. What's my inventory space looking like? Bloody full is what it's looking like. I'm gonna have to throw some shit away. I guess it will inspire me to actually use my shit. Maintenance. Okay, so something about a mutant cadaver. Look at these. Light physics. Okay, Red is going to set off an alarm, but I can... Ah, nice. I can hack computers. Security camera off. Security camera control. Ooh, actually. Is this the only camera I have? I guess so. Security beam shut down. Oh, that's like the little spider bot. Look, it's got the Black Widow thing on there. So I guess I would activate the alarm and it release spider bot. He's just in there. I like opened his little door and everything. Classified as an enemy, but I didn't trigger an alarm, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Data cube. Tissue analysis. Greys. Oh! They mean mutant as in like greys, as in like aliens, as in like, oh my god, the aliens from the original game in the secret base. Yo, the aliens are still around. Bioinformatics scan 7C45, heat resistance 80, radiation resistance 72.3, tensile strength level 4, and malleability medium. Dude, the Greys.
A discount will be applied to all of your business transactions with our agents in Seattle. Omar agents can be found at the Club Vox VIP suite and on the streets of Lower Seattle.
Oh, Omar is in the VIP suite. We have information on that now, so we know. Okay. By poking around in there. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Holy shit! It didn't look like it at first because it just looks like a box. But look, there he is. Oh my lord, he just in there. That's one of them Greys. Holy shit! They just got him in a box in the basement. What is that about? That is wild. Glass destabilizer. Oh, a weapon mod. What is this? Vaporizes glass with ultrasonic vibrations, breaks the glass silently, and does not trigger alarms wired to the glass either. Can I install, like... Pistol has 2 weapon mods. Wow. So it's silenced, and I can use ultrasonic vibrations. So silent and won't trigger an alarm. That's cool. Fragmentary round, refire rate, firing rate, refire and firing range, sorry. Charges shot with an electromagnetic pulse, ammo scavenger, and increased damage. This is great. So I'm weapon modding my thing. That's why you'd probably want to pick up multiple guns, because you can have one that's like, this is my lethal gun, and maybe this is my non-lethal gun, or something. I got my money back from getting a club. Alright, so our inventory is full. This is when it starts to get a bit tense. What do we want? I hate dropping stuff that I could potentially use. I really like having like a nice collection in my inventory. I have 3 melee weapons, so I'm going to get rid of the combat knife because I will use the baton, and we'll keep the stun rod. I mean, this is nothing new. Like, you had your inventory in Deus Ex as well. The thing is with energy cells is I know that I might need them eventually when I do an upgrade. that needs it, like regen or like even using my light or something. Currently, I don't need to actively use it. The mines would be pretty good. I mean, a shotgun, man, that's a shotgun. At least it only takes up 1 slot, not like the traditional. The shotgun takes up 2 slots. Weapon fires an anti-personnel blast in a wide pattern, ideal for fighting tight groups of multiple opponents. And alternate fire mode launches a smoke grenade. Cool. Now, in terms of alternate fire mode, for some reason that is F. F. I won't change any of the button mappings because I'm used to it now. So F for the alt fire specifically. So I'll have to remember that. Okay. And no one ever knew I was here. Didn't even leave a trace. Alright, so the VIP lounge will have that access for us. But I'll have to do something to get in there. I like that we have quite a collection of things to do as well. Yeah, I going into this and obviously having no idea what to expect, I've been pleasantly surprised. It is funny when you go to play a game and the only thing that you really have any subtle notion of going into it were people being like, yeah, this game, it sure is a game that exists, or, you know, brushing it off and not being super into it and being like, the first game, amazing, and the other game's great, and then there was this one, and we don't talk about that one. But, like, I will see how I go as I progress through the game, but in, like, really good first impressions, I have really enjoyed the opening section of this game, the characters that we're interacting with, like, the world that we're exploring. The characters are very entertaining to talk to. I'm very curious to see how a lot of these secondary objectives are going to go after we push out of the Vox Club. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm having a good time. So great first impressions. I'm really excited to keep playing. And I hope you'll join me for the rest of the Invisible War journey, as well as we go through more of this and see if it keeps up this momentum. And how it continues to progress. I think that there's an interesting story hook that I'd like to uncover. I like that there's some subtle connections to the previous game with JC Dentons so far. And yeah, it's decades later, so it's far removed enough where it allows it to do something a little different. But thank you so very much for joining me for my first episode of Deus Ex Invisible War. If this is the playthrough that brought you here, or if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing if you liked the content, and do the liking, commenting thing, which helps me in the algorithm tremendously. That would be much appreciated. But thank you so much for watching regardless, and I will see you next time.